What's up, everybody? It's RJ with twinhalos, and yes, I unfortunately contracted the coronavirus, and this was my experience. So when I noticed I started to develop symptoms, it wasn't until after a night of going out to dinner, having a few drinks at home, and then Sunday feeling like I have the worst hangover ever. So Sunday morning when I woke up, I started to feel very fatigued, but I had a lot of body aches. I didn't feel like it was just a regular hangover. And as the day progressed, I got even more tired, or I became more tired, and my body just started to ache a lot at the end of that night. So going through those symptoms, I finally realized, okay, this isn't the world's worst hangover. This potentially could be the virus. So I called out to work. I made sure I scheduled an appointment to go get tested, and that wasn't until 3 days from that Sunday. So Wednesday I was going to get tested. Monday comes around, I feel like absolute dog crap. I'm extremely tired. My body is like very, very achy all the way like into the bones. So I feel it like in my hip joints and in my lower back, extremely painful for whatever reason. And those were my symptoms, or that's how I felt on Monday. Just felt extremely tired, and I could not sit for very long. I couldn't lay down because it was just uncomfortable, and the body aches were like the worst thing that was happening to my body. Tuesday would come around, and it was kind of the same thing. Same issue, but actually one thing I didn't mention was Monday night when I went to bed, I had a ton of feverish feelings, like it was hot. I was cold, hot, and cold. Tuesday morning I woke up super sweaty, thinking, okay, I just broke that fever. Now it's time to move on and get over this damn virus. So Tuesday, I think I'm feeling a little bit better. In the morning, still coughing up a little bit of phlegm. Body aches, still fatigued, and as the day started to close, it felt worse and worse. And I don't know what kept causing it to get worse come nighttime, but that's when I started to feel that fever come back in. Wednesday morning, I wake up super drenched in sweat. Now I've got to change, shower. I feel a little bit better. After I showered and before I went to go get tested, it felt like just immediate crash. I just fatigue again, body aches, and I could just barely, I was unmotivated to do anything. I didn't even want to get tested, but had to just to verify, is this actually what I have? And of course, the test came back positive. So it kind of went up and down throughout the first week. I lost my sense of smell pretty early on, I guess within 3 days of actually feeling the symptoms and then noticing, hey, I can't really taste anything. The following week, kind of same thing, but not as extreme. The pain slowly started to go away. The fatigue was a little there, not so motivated to do anything, but I had to start moving around and doing something. So grabbed some dumbbells, worked out, tried to loosen up my back and my legs just a little bit. It wasn't consistent. You couldn't tell like whether you were going to be fine one day or in just feeling like crap the next. And so that second week was kind of the same thing. Monday felt the worst. Tuesday, it's okay. Wednesday, feel the worst again. And it kind of just tapered off that second week that I had it. So luckily that didn't mess up Christmas, but it was just horrible to actually experience that because prior to actually getting it, I didn't think I was going to get it at all. I did everything that you're supposed to. Wear a mask, wash your hands, do everything. But one thing that I was not doing prior to getting it was working out enough, making sure that I was actually eating the right foods. I was for sure eating like crap. And I just wasn't taking care of my body. I didn't take any of the supplements. I wasn't being proactive on trying to prevent this. So, not saying I should have got it, but I wasn't doing anything to make sure that I can do anything that I can to play defense towards this virus. So if I was to look at myself and talk to myself a month ago when I was experiencing this, I would definitely say You need to start working out. You need to start taking care of your body a lot more and start taking supplements so that you can make sure you're doing everything in your power to not have this virus. And that's my advice to you guys. If you haven't gotten this virus, that would be my suggestion, is to start researching what you need to do to be proactive in preventing this virus from taking over your life the way that it did in those 2 weeks. Because that sucked. That was not fun. So if you get anything out of this video, the least that you can do is start to be more proactive about this virus, because now that I've had it, I'm a little more serious about it, because I thought I was invincible, that I wouldn't get it. But unfortunately, I got it. And my suggestion to you is to make sure that you're doing everything that you can. If you are going to the gym, make sure you clean the workout equipment before you even get on it. And of course, clean it after you use it. The next thing is make sure you're just taking care of your body. Start eating a little bit better if you're not already doing that. If you need to supplement something that you're not getting in your diet, then I would definitely suggest you do that. Be more proactive, almost act like you have it and you're doing everything you can to try and prevent it. Do that for you and do that for your family if you've got more than one person in your home, if you're not just a single person. So that's my suggestion to you. That's my experience with all of this, and my suggestion, what I would say to you and to my past self on what I should have done prior to contracting this virus. So that's it for me, guys. I am RJ with Twin Halos, and until next time, see you guys in the next video.